imagine the toughest game atmosphere. Now imagine if that was the only basketball you ever knew. Like growing up in New York, you'd either be forced to quit or adapt. So be grateful for the times that are too hard to handle, and seek to have as many of those moments as you can find. Dirk Nowitzki has a workout routine that's impossible to emulate. The fun part is that many incoming rookies attempt to join him when they first join the team. But after a month or two, Dirk is alone once again. You can only pretend to be great for so long. The great ones just do it naturally. Yo, what's up, baby? Hey, how you guys doing today, man? Just had a full day worth of stuff, and we got some more stuff later. So, just to get right to it, we started out with our what's up, Connor Rush? I see you, man. Started out with our combine this morning, and it went well. No, everyone did not just smash Connor's records like I wanted them to, like I told them to. I totally told you guys to just smash that dude's records, but it didn't really happen. But we did have some cool things happen. Wesley Trout won the combine today. Wesley Trout. So congrats to Wesley with the score of, I believe it was like 88 or something like that. So not quite 100, but it was a solid score. He's a good athlete. We saw him throw, and he throws. He's obviously a baseball player, which brings me to which brings me to my point of what I told the group after him was that he's naturally a baseball player. He doesn't like baseball. Should he have to play it? Nah. He's not naturally a basketball player. Should he give up on that? Nah. I believe that life is about what makes you happy, and you should definitely go after that stuff. So, that's what we want to work for. But his athleticism definitely showed off during this thing, because even without the basketball skill, he still had a pretty decent score. All right, and if you look at the top scores, Noah was here too. What up, Gavin and Noah? All right, if you look at the scores, they're on our website. You get to see who finished in what place, who finished historically well, and stuff like that. So it's on our website. Look on Limitless Hoops or wherever, actually, on 50 All-Stars, whichever one. Click on the school, scroll down to the combine testing. It's right there. Click on more info. All right. The records are still held true, except for one record. He did sneak in there, Wesley, with 8.22 for the sprint course. So we have never had someone finish that high up. 8.1. This kid, he went to college for track and field. Dennis Pamazanov, that's also a fast time. He's 6'7" and is a D2 player. But Wesley Trout right behind them. So great run for Wesley for the sprint course. All right, nothing else really changed. All right, no scores on the bottom end ended as well. Kiernan ended up with 29, which is below the third grade kid, but you would count as a fourth grader right now, Kiernan. And then so right now Connor would be a 10th grader, because the year's basically over. All right, so Connor Rush has the top 9th grade score of all time, so he did well for that year. Let's see if he can beat Chris Hill's top score for 10th grade, and that'll be cool to own all 4 of these, wouldn't it? All right, so that's a great goal. Can anyone beat my old stepdaughter for the 7th or 8th grade one? So right now, that would be Noah and Gavin trying to beat the 7th grade score, which is 99. Your score, though, today was about, I think it was like 50-something. I'm not quite sure. If I view all the scores, and I went down to Noah Masseth. Let's check out Masseth real quick. All right, Masseth is right here, and today's the 5-7, and his score was 65. He has steadily improved his score, 55, 62, and then 65. And then if we check out Gavin Witt, let's check out his one real quick. Gavin Witt the last 3 times went from 15 to 24 to 46. All you guys can do is really improve. All right, so that's a great job improving Gavin Witt and everyone else. All right, but from today, again, I said, where was my man Trout? All right, Trout right here, his first time doing it, was a score of 88.86. And in second place was Aiden Wong, right here with 78.1. But right behind Aiden was Alina's score, 77.1. And I'm hyping this up, not because she's a girl. I'm hyping it up because look at her score right before. Her score 1 month ago today was 49.27. That's one of the biggest leaps that we've seen in this. All right, there haven't been that many enormous leaps like that. I don't think. Let me see. Nah. I mean, that's an enormous leap. That's a great job, and she has been putting in the work. So when you think that the work isn't like working for you, all right, just know that it is. And that's why we do these things, okay? So the combine scores, yes, you're trying to like beat the all-time score and things like that, but really you're trying to beat yourself, all right? And you're trying to see how you're trying to work. It's the work in between. It's not really the combine. The combine is how you can tell whether the work paid off. I suppose that matters, yes, and the games matter, yes, but it's the work in between. It's basically like, did I trick you enough to do the hurdle every day for the entire month? And if I didn't, it doesn't matter if you broke your record. Honestly, if you did no work in between and you broke all your records, it doesn't matter. If you have the top score for all these things, doesn't matter. If you didn't put in the work before, all that matters is, are you working harder than you did the day before? That's it. Did you put in the work? So these things are like, are they tricking you enough? Same with with currency in the real life. All right. Your boss can pay you money like randomly for not doing anything. The government can just give you money. But did you help the world become a better place? I don't care if you get a dime for it. If you're just sitting around just collecting checks, not doing anything, then the whole idea of money's dumb. I mean, the reason that we have money is to make everyone work hard so that we can have skyscrapers and Starbucks and have a peaceful world. All right? But if you're not doing anything to contribute to that, then you're a waste of money. All right? So this right here, all these scores, even the play you're playing the game, that's the dessert. But the main course is the work that you put in. And I wish that your score could be exactly what you need it to be to put the most amount of work in. But it's not always going to be that way. Sometimes you're not going to have someone to push you, Connor Rush. Sometimes you're going to do horrible. And you're going to feel demoralized. All right, just pretend that your score is whatever you need it to be, and pretend that everyone else's score is what you need those to be. So let me see it. Let's check our vertical leap. All right, what would make you work on your vertical this month? The third best score is 27, then 29, then 29. Let's see. Would it be if you got a score of 26? Or would it be if you got a score of 28 or 29 even, and you tied these guys? What would make you work the hardest? Maybe you got an embarrassing low score and you were like, "Oh no, it was only a 12," and you were so embarrassed. So then you worked every single day for that month, because this month is for the homework. It's the 21 by 3 jumps. Or maybe you happen to need a 38 vertical jump. Okay, now you're like, I'm in the NBA. Oh, let me try jumping. Whatever it is, pretend that was your score. All right, because all that matters is not the score. It's about how hard that you work. So that's why we do these combines. So heads up for that. And great job to all those people that I mentioned and everyone else that did the combine as well. All right, let's move on. We got where should I go next? I have a whole bunch of things right here. All right. We also did a clinic today, defensive skills clinic. All right, and the winner of that one was Noah Masseth. All right, barely edging out Alina, who couldn't come up with the last thing. It was the positioning, but neither could Noah. But I gave them both a chance by throwing the ball long. Whoever went to go get it, got it, and he got it good. So congratulations to him. You won the Gary Payton end of the award. All right. And again, if you want to see that stuff is again on the same page. All right. In the school section, scrolling down, and if you click on challenges this time, you can see all of our clinic stuff right here. If you click on any one of them, it takes you to the clinic page that even has the actual picture that you're trying to make. So you can put it on your wall just like this, space it out or whatever, and collect all 6. Can you collect all 6? That is the goal right there. All right, all 6 to spell out 50 All-Stars or whatever you think it spells. Seriously, that is not a G. I mean, come on, guys. That's stupid. I mean, and it's not maybe an H. Okay, maybe an H. That could be an A. But overall, I think what it is, it's a Rorschach test. You read whatever you want to read, but we see 50 All-Stars because we are 50 All-Stars. But whatever you read, that's what you are, baby. That's what you are. So anyways, you can scroll down and see all the things so you guys can study these things. They're also listed in this book, the 3 to 6-year-old book, where if you read every other page, it's a great little kid story that I made up, and also every other page is it's an adult story. So it's really not a 3 to 6-year-old book. It's a book that starts off for them, but then it gets off and goes like to way higher heights. Like the 3 to 6-year-olds, they can't read all these stories. It's definitely for adults too, but I mixed it in so that they could grow up with the book. That was my goal. All right. So anyway, great job with the clinic. Noah Mass also won a coin for his efforts, and Wesley also won a coin as well. So great job with that. Then we had the pick and roll workshop with just 3 players. All right, and it was Rohit, Connor, and Hunter, because all the middle school guys they had a game. And I had to be there, all right. But Hunter wasn't at the game. I told him all that matters. I told you guys, like, yes, the games don't matter, but then the games do matter whenever they are. You have to see it. You have to go on and off. You can't just be like, I'm not ready for the games. That's chicken, all right. You guys are doing this to get good at the games, so play in the games. All right. You have to take the test. You can't just study. You have to take the test. And I think especially when the tests are what you're afraid of. All right, then you definitely have to take the test. Taking the test is the whole point of studying. You can't just study. I appreciate the studying. You should study, but you got to also take the test. All right, the test is actually paramount. Where people get confused is they only take the test without studying. Yes, the studying does make you smarter. It does make you better. It does make you all this stuff. It makes you get, but you have to realize that it makes you get a better grade on the test. If you skip the test, then you got the worst possible grade. So what I told him is he may not love basketball, but he has to start pretending that he loves it. Pretend that he has a passion for this thing, because one day he will have a passion, and he just wants to practice being amazing at that passion. But he doesn't know what that passion is yet for his future, so use this. But you have to actually have a passion for it, and anyone who has a passion for it wouldn't skip these games. So stop skipping games, you guys. All right, there's only 6. I don't know what you're talking. Oh, there's only 6. Yeah, there's only 6. 6 clinics. Yes, there is. Let's see if I can name them. There's Magic Johnson is the ball handling clinic. Larry Bird is the shooting clinic. Michael Jordan is the offensive skills clinic. Dennis Rodman is the rebounding clinic. Akeem Olajuwon is the inside scoring clinic, and Gary Payton is the defensive clinic. So there are 6. There are only 6. Only 6. And you have like 12 years to win them if you're a first grader. But if not, you have a year, you have 2 years, you have 3 years, and we do each one once a month. So you have twice a year to earn one. All right, and January and July, for instance, we do the ball handling clinics. All right, and then so it switches every single month. So you have twice a year to win any one of them, and that is your goal, to try to win one. I have to just memorize it. And since we have so many different things, I don't think anyone's really striving to memorize these things. So try to figure it out. We also have for our pick and roll workshop that went well today. All right, we actually finished 30 minutes early by accident. My bad. All right, but we did go through everything, and we got up our reps. You want to get up those reps over and over and over again. So keep working on that stuff. Come off of screens. All right, reading them. staying low, staying active, staying ready, okay? So that you're as low as you can be, so that you can react to however the defense happens to play it as fast as you can with stuff that you've done millions of times. Tonight we have open gym. Again, I told you it was a long day, man. A long day. I'm playing in the open gym, so if you show up, prepare to get your butt kicked. That's all I got to say about that. I ain't got to talk, dog. I ain't got to talk. We also had games today. Heard that we lost the first one. The second one is going on basically right now. I heard that you guys weren't playing that hard. I heard that Jake and Noah were playing hard, but no one else was. Definitely, guys, bring your pride. Again, I don't care how much I set you guys up for disaster. Play as hard as you can, and that's how you actuate everything else. All right, play as hard as you can, and you're gonna get the most out of all this stuff. All right, other things are Sunday's games. We have games then. We also have shooting tomorrow night, so make sure you guys sign up for all of that stuff and show up 30 minutes early if you can. All right, moving on. I talked to you guys about our world tour. All right, and I just wanted to bring up one extra thing. Okay, so for our world tour. Again, if you look on the website, you click on Limitless Hoops in the corner. Again, if you're on any given page, like let's say that I was on, the Dragons page or whatever, right? If you're on this page, you can always click here to go to Limitless Hoops. So once you click there, it brings you to the main website, and then you click on tourneys, which is short for tournaments, if you didn't understand that. Then you go over to travel details. You can see that we are trying to go outside the country now. All right, and at first I heard the idea and I was like, I don't know about that, dude. That's a little crazy. But then I started thinking about it. It does kind of work, and the reason why it works, some people do have that kind of money, but at the same time, we can compensate some kids. And honestly, I can make the coins work for some of the maybe the VIAs. I want the coins that you earn to be able to pay for a VIA. All right, so that you have some kind of big thing to save up on. So those of you guys who have 40 coins, you guys can save your parents some real money. All right, so then people have a reason to save their coins and really stock them up, because those of you guys that are now rich, you guys are just throwing coins at like it's nothing. All right, but if there was something on the site, like if you use 20 coins to buy a hotel stay that would normally cost your parents $200, that would be great. And I'm thinking not even that to that extent. If it costs $200 to book, I would let you guys put in as many coins as you want into the booking system, and you can use that booking money however you want, whether it be for combines, whether it be for whatever, or the traveling tournaments that cost $200 or $200 plus. You can now pay for those with coins, and for every coin that you put in, I can give you guys 25 booking dollars. All right. So if you put in a $50 coin, that's $25. You put in $100, that's $50. So to pay for an actual trip, that would be $400, which is 8 coins. So if you spend 8 coins, you can save your parents out on the $200. All right. Yeah. So that's what I'm planning to do. I will institute it. I'll figure out a way to get it. You guys will have to give me the coins. I have to do it on the spot. I'll figure that stuff out later, but I'll hit you guys up. However, for this world tour thing, I think it's so great to get outside the country, because I looked up the stats. All right. Again, here's the world tour right here. Let me see if I can actually get to it. All right. So wait, go like this, go like that. All right. Wait, how do I get over there? There we go. All right. There it goes. All right. So these are the places that we're thinking about going to right here. All right. And I'll find some official ones. But in 2007, only 27% of Americans had their passport. That means that we don't leave the country. Now it's 42%. But however, only 33% of those are valid. So 1/3 of Americans have their passports. You're thinking 1/3 of people leaving the country? That sounds about right. But other countries like Great Britain, 76% of them have passports. Now there are many reasons for this. We're not just snobby. We are snobby, but we're not just snobby. All right. There are many reasons for this. One, we have a huge country that has many diverse lands. Like we have skiing, we have beaches, right? We have the desert, we have the enormous mountains of Colorado, right? We have a lot of different things where we kind of don't need whatever they have. What are you saying? Should we go to Mexico? Nah, we got Mexican food. Well, you want to go to Asia? Oh, crap, we got Chinatown, baby. All right, wherever you want to go, we kind of have it, right? Giraffes? Well, I guess we have the zoo. All right, but with that said, we're still missing out. All right, and even when we leave our country to go to like Mexico, we don't need a passport. You can just bring your birth certificate. All right, some places I think that they'll just let you pass. Who cares? All right. However, what we're missing out on is the culture aspect of it. Right? Overseas in Europe, they have to have passports because every country is really close to each other, and I feel like we've done ourselves a disservice. And it's not enormously detrimental in terms of your life, but at the same time, we only experience Americans. All right, and we have to get outside of our comfort zone and learn about real life outside of our little bubble. And I think this would be a great way to allow this to happen. Plus, we can use this as a big, enormous pie in the sky that you want to achieve this, and then we'll have the only people in the Colorado that even do something like this, so people will want to be a part of us. But also, in the end, we're only going to do this for the All-Star team. All right? And so you're going to want to make the All-Star team. And if you make this All-Star team, there's a tournament that happens a little bit after this, right down here, at the end of the of July, where we're only going to bring our All-Stars to this tournament. So this will actually be a little practice tournament for the All-Stars, and then they go back with their teams for this tournament and this tournament. But then they will come back together for this one. And what these guys will do, the best players in our entire league, they will try to bring home a whole bunch of recruiters. So in the end, even if Connor doesn't make an All-Star team, these 12 high schoolers, they will bring a whole bunch of recruiters to our league to see our games, and then maybe the lower coaches that try to view them will want Connor. All right, and it's what happened in Colorado many years ago when they just combined the best players so that they could compete nationally. All right, so it's a trick that has been done before, but we're going to do it in a very, very logical way, and yeah, I think it'll be amazing. So let's get to all our stuff real quick. All right, we got our quote of the day. Is to understand. That's the quote of the day. All right, don't just go through the motions and think yeah, this is supposed to happen, that's supposed to happen. Okay, whatever. Let me just do it. No, try to comprehend it. Understand, truly understand what I'm saying. Truly understand what's going on. Truly understand this play. Truly understand this game. Watch games that are from a different angle. Right? Understand is the quote of the day. All right, elementary workout. For next week is weekend form shots. That's a great one. Pro hop. Pass to pop, not your father. Pass to the guy popping out when there's a weak show with help. Step backs, pump fake to dribble bank shots, and then the 3-point contest. The stuff that we're doing that we did last week is reverse Mikins, ball tap, readjust, being more athletic in the air. Tatum in and out series. That'd be amazing if you guys could do something like that in the game. Pump fake, jab to step back, deep threes we worked on, and then the 3-point contest. What we're doing for tomorrow's shooting is film shot breakdown, so maybe I'll bring up the TV as well, all right, so we can see ourselves. Then we have swoop layup, rocker step, floaters, pump fake to dribble J, and then 3-point contest. When we work on floaters, make sure that we're dribbling the ball with our opposite hand that's going to shoot. Rocker step, it's all about the foot placement. Swoop layup, we worked on that a little bit today during our pick and roll stuff, so make sure that we get sort of good at that, dude, so we can score actual layups in games. All right, moving on. Let's go to our, where do I want to go next? Let's check our trivia today. All right, trivia question for the day. We have Finn Kaufman with the 4-2 lead. Everyone else has 0 points. Great job. I see you, Kieran, trying to keep up to the great Finn Kaufman, who, again, I don't know if he's waiting in the wings and just being quiet, but he doesn't sound like he's here today. So you guys have a chance. Again, I clicked on the random button, and sadly, if Finn is not here, this trivia question is about the Golden State Warriors. I picked a random one, and it happened to be that. So good luck with the trivia question today. The trivia question today is this. Steph Curry entered the NBA in the 2010s. He eventually became an all-star, obviously, and then since him, there was Klay Thompson, there was Draymond Green, there was Kevin Durant. But before Steph Curry Who was their previous All-Star? Who was the previous All-Star before Steph Curry on the Warriors? That's the question. Good luck. All right. So if you can Google it. I don't know how you're gonna word it, but it's before Steph Curry was an All-Star for the Warriors. They've had previous All-Stars, but I want to know who the one just prior to Steph Curry was as an All-Star. Who was it? Monte Ellis is a good guess, and David Lee is a great guess. I wouldn't even say great guess for David Lee, but yeah, it's not David Lee. David Lee won. He got the All-Star game after Steph Curry did. Steph Curry got it in 2014. David Lee did make an All-Star appearance though. All right. Monte Ellis, he was just before Steph Curry. Yes, he was, but he did not make an All-Star team. Too easy. James Young. You guys are having me think that I have like the wrong answer maybe. All right, I'm gonna have to look this thing up. Anyways, let me see. Warriors. Oh, you know what? Okay, wait. Pause. I asked the question wrong. I'm so sorry. Wait. Let me ask it exactly. I am so sorry. That is not the exact question. My bad. I wonder why you guys are all getting it wrong. I need to know. My bad. Who was the player before Steph Curry to start in an All-Star game? My fault. That's so my fault. Rev it back up. You can do it again. To start in an All-Star game. This is way harder question. Not just an All-Star, but to start in an All-Star game. My bad. I was wondering why the answer wasn't there. To start in an All-Star game, you guys all get a second chance. My bad. We are extra tricky now. Try it again. My bad. Who was the last player to start in an All-Star game before Steph Curry? My bad, Joe. My bad, dogs. Wait, try it again. The last player to start in an All-Star game. But yeah, I think David Lee was after. Monte Ellis, was he ever an All-Star? Now I gotta look that up now. Dang. Bald guy to start? Was he bald? Actually, this guy was not bald. He wasn't bald. All right, who you got? Hardaway. That's a great guess. See, so now we're thinking. It could have been Tim Hardaway. That's an amazing guess. Man, is this site gonna do me wrong? This is a hard question. This is a really hard question. Of course, not the junior. Of course, the original. Does anyone know to start in an All-Star game? Maybe you can click on like all Warriors to start an All-Star game. Anybody? Nice guess, Connor. Though I like that guess, but that's not right. All right, Ben Exo. All right, I'm gonna pause it real quick, and I'm gonna get to our thing. You can answer at any point in time beforehand. It is not those two guesses, but watch the story of the day. There are so many aspects to the game of basketball. And there are things you'll love, and there are things you'll hate. But if your desire is to eventually become great, your favorite part of the game should be the fact you have the opportunity to play. Yes, there are so many aspects to the game of basketball, but your favorite moment should be the opportunity to play. So that's what I'm talking about for Hunter. That whole story's for Hunter right there. I love to play the game. And that is the answer. It is Latrell Sprewell. Latrell Sprewell's the answer. And don't act like you didn't Google that, man. Oh, was it Sprewell? Just for my memory? No, shut the heck up, dude. You definitely looked that up. All right, but you did get it right. All right, that was the last starter. So basically, you won twice today, but I'm only going to give you 1 point. All right, you Googled it. Shut up. All right, let me finish up. Let's check our homework real quick, guys. Gavin Witt posting, Hunter Elliott posting, Alina Wong posting. There we go. And it's not just Roddy posting for everyone. Roddy's been like filming people without them even knowing it. And he's like, here's this guy's homework. I followed him to his house. I do appreciate that. But there it goes. Roddy posting Ethan's homework. It doesn't count if they don't post their own homework, guys. But great job with everyone posting, and it's all Rohit doing it, man. Rohit's getting everyone working. All right, great job. I didn't Google it exactly. Yeah, right, dude. You Googled it. I looked up Warriors All-Stars. Oh, okay. I'll give you that. All right, and let's check our picture of the day. Picture of the day. Joel Embiid in the mask coming back. All right, this dude's, he's looking good, man. I'm still pulling for the Heat. I'm not pulling for them. I just think that they're going to win. I love tough teams, man. And Joel can't do it alone, but maybe he can. I don't know. All right, Noah is going Toost. Oh, no. Poost. Oh, no. Probably going to Post, I'm guessing. All right, let's also finish up with our movie of the day. All right, the movie of the day is Creed. Creed 2. This is the one where he did the entire movie underwater. He's boxing underwater, and he was just punching fish after fish after fish. All right? He's just like boom, 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 and the fish were coming back at him. They were like puffer fish, hitting him. No, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not this movie. This is the boxing movie. Gotcha. Anyways, this movie's great. If I have to give it stars, I would say Creed 2. It's the 7th grade movie of the day. Man, of the month, sorry. I would give it 47 stars out of 50, only because it made me cry, dude, like the ending. If you've ever watched, you need to watch Rocky 4 before you watch this one. Watch Rocky 4, then watch this one. Dude, it was so deep. I'm a big Rocky fan, though, but this movie was great. All right, so how many stars? I said 47 stars. Creed 2, man, the ending was just unbelievable. I will not give a spoiler to this movie, but it's amazing how many montages that they have, and the whole movie seems to be about like who can make the best montage. So they have this guy just like fighting with underwater right now, fighting with like a head thing on at one point in the desert during one scene. Like, it's crazy. I would love to make a montage of you guys working out. That might be our next thing, where we just like show you guys getting better for your combine scores, doing montages. Someone do a basketball workout underwater, film it. I'm adding it to the site. Anyways, that's all the time that I have. He knocked out Nemo, baby. So got the first question right, but then you switched it up on me. David Lee wasn't an All-Star in 2012. Oh, he was! Before Curry got there, he was an All-Star. That's pretty good. I know he got it some random year, but look who made it. That dude he didn't deserve it that year, but he still made an All-Star game. I've never made it to the NBA in general. Quote of the day is understand. Don't forget about that. I will see you guys tonight if you're coming to shooting. That's about all that I have. All right, you guys. Fantastic job. Great job on the combines especially. Peace out, yo.
This is a reminder. Set the live stream.
Take the most amazingly talented team of 12 players in the country right now.